This is a quick orientation to the Health Information Management program here at East Central College. So you're asking yourself, what exactly is Health Information Management, or HIM? This is a combination of health science, information technology, management, and law. These are highly trained professionals that work with the administrative or business side of a healthcare organization or a private physician's office. And so they ensure accuracy and analyze and store the health information management information. So there are many benefits to a career in HIM. First, we are close to the patient without direct bedside care. And with the electronic health record, we saw many changes as this decentralized department of HIM. However, most of the careers stayed the same and new careers were developed, so there's something for everybody in HIM. This slide provides an overview of different work settings that you would be working in, from the traditional health system of a hospital or a physician's office to working for the government and vendors or doing consulting work. And taking a deeper dive into the expertise of the different pathways of HIM, you may be working in risk management with privacy and security. You may end up as director of an HIM department, or even a coding supervisor and have more of the clinical coding knowledge and background. So as stated earlier, many benefits of this profession. One is working remotely, and that was due to the decentralized department, so whether full-time or part-time. Another important segue is the patient advocate for privacy and confidentiality concerns. All right, and I will turn this over to Dr. Sales now.
Hi, I want to just make you aware of our national association. It's our professional association and their website. I've got the main page, homepage for it. I've also got a link in here that takes you to an introduction to HIM. I think they call it like Health Information 101, to kind of give you some basic information about the profession. And then we have the career map. The career map is all about saying, if I start on this career path and I want to go to that career path, you know, how do I get there? And so it's been a great tool for students and HIM professionals to help them know what they need to do in order to meet their career goals. So go ahead and swap the page, please. Now, in order to sit for the RHIT exam, the Registered Health Information Technician exam, East Central College has to be accredited for you to be eligible to take that exam. So that we are KHIM accredited, and this is the logo that they provide to all accredited programs, and a accreditation statement that has to be in all marketing literature. And so it's just basic information about our accreditation status. Next, we have just what I said already about having to be certified or have to graduate from an accredited program, I should say, in order to sit for the RHIT certification exam. Next. Now, I want to talk about a little bit about how the program is designed so that you know what to expect if you were to start in the program. First of all, we have an AAS degree and we have a certificate in HIM. You can start out with a certificate and then work on the AAS, you can go directly to the AAS. With the associate degree, you're going to get more career opportunities. You're eligible to sit for the RHIT exam, and you are taking all of the classes. You can jump in and do a lot of things with this. Now, the certificate in HIM is not accredited. They only accredit AAS or associate degrees. So you're not eligible to sit for the RHIT. Some students start out in the certificate and then continue on with the associate. The good thing about doing that is all the courses are stackable. And by that, I mean you are not taking any extra classes that than what you would need for the AAS. So it is a smooth transition. We are an online program and we are asynchronous, which means that you work on your timetable and I will put information out there basically on mine. So you don't have to be there online at a specific time, a specific day. Now, that doesn't mean that there are no deadlines or anything. We have a lot of flexibility, but there is work that's due every week. There is work that has, like some of the tests, they have an open window, but you could take the test anytime in that window. So it does give you a lot of flexibility since you don't have to be in class at a specific time and a specific day. We did develop the courses using best practices. So we are doing everything that we can to help make you successful in the HIM program. Now, having online does not mean that faculty are not available to you, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. Students can attend either part-time or full-time, whatever works for them and their time. Next. You can enroll in the fall or the spring semester because we offer our introduction course both semesters. Now, we do not teach any HIM courses in the summer. So that was a good time for students to be able to play catch up on any general education, to take a break from the intenseness of being enrolled in college. We also use a lot of case studies. And what a case study is for us is you are given a scenario. And in that scenario, you have to address certain questions, certain issues, make recommendations for how to fix the problem, and so forth. It all depends on what the case study is all about. But that's a good way for you to get real world practice, address issues that you might come across in the real world after you get out of school. Students also have a professional practice experience. And by that, I mean students have to go to clinical sites and do hands-on work in the HIM world. So we have a variety of different sites or types of sites that the students can go through. And it is a opportunity for you to be able to say on your resume that I've had experience with this software, doing this kind of task, et cetera, so forth. Now, not everybody is really comfortable with online courses. There are many different online readiness assessments out in the internet. There are a wide range of numbers of questions, whether or not you have to log in, whether or not you don't. But what I wanted to do is to provide you a quick link that provides you with information about whether or not online courses are good for you. And so if you click on the link here in the PowerPoint, you would go to, I think it's a 14-question quiz. And based on your responses, it would help you decide whether taking online classes is right. It is, simply ask you about, are you able to do this? Are you comfortable with that? And you basically say yes or no, and you end up with a score, and it tells you how to interpret that score. Okay, Michelle?
Okay, so I am Kim Damon-Shield, the HIM Program Director here at ECC, and I teach mostly the coding or clinical courses. And so I do have 25 years experience here around the St. Louis area in HIM, and I specialized in coding, revenue cycle, and denials. So with that, you have my email and my phone number, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. All right.
And I'm Dr. Nanette Sales. I am a professor of HIM here at eCentral. I've worked in a number of different HIM roles. I've authored textbooks, and we use some of my textbooks in the program, and that the textbooks are used across the country. And I have multiple certifications and been involved in HIM education since 1998. So I've been doing this a while. And again, you have my contact information here. I live in Georgia, so I'm available through the phone, but you're not going to be able to sit down in my office and us have a conversation, but we can do it through Zoom, or we can do it through the phone. Next.
Okay, the student handbook is provided here, so please take a look at your convenience. This gives a more detailed review of the program, the courses, and the PPE. All right, the VLab. This is AHIMA based, and this provides mostly coding software information and gives you the hands-on experience and what to expect in the real world of HIM. So it provides the electronic record simulation and coding pathways with the 3M encoder. The PPE, again, students are expected to do this course prior to graduation. It's a minimum of 40 hours, and you will be placed at various sites. In addition, with the PPE, there are requirements. Your immunizations must be up to date, background check, and a drug screening or necessary.
Okay, the capstone. In your last semester in the HIM program, you will take your HIM capstone course. The main purpose of this course is twofold. One is to prepare students for the RHIT exam, and they actually take the RHIT exam during this course. We also are helping students to prepare for the job search through resume writing, through interviewing. Now, the RHIT, if the students earns that while they are in school, they cannot use the certification until they graduate and your transcript is sent through to AHIMA in order to prove that you have graduated. HIM program has access to all of the college resources, but I wanted to take a moment to talk about a couple that is available just to HIM. We've already mentioned the virtual lab, which is great experience for you to use software applications that are used across the country. And we also are willing as faculty in the HIM program to help students in any way we can. And this can be tutoring, it could be questions about the profession, about the program. We are not the advisors for the program. There is somebody in the advising center who does that, but we are available to help you, again, like I said, in any way we can. One thing that we recommend is that students sit or join the AHIMA Professional Association. There is a student membership category, which means that what you pay for membership is a lot cheaper than what Michelle and I pay for membership as an RHIA, which is the certification at the bachelor's level. And so I've given you the address or URL for you to go check out the membership. If you join, you have access to many, many more articles, resources than you would have as a guest on the AHIMA website. You get access to the Journal of AHIMA, which is now virtual, but you get a lot of things that you would be able to use as you go through the program as references.
So I hope you found this information beneficial and have a better understanding of the HIM program here at East Central College and the profession in general. So go online at East Central and look up HIM on the online programs, or reach out to Becky Heineman and Dr. Sales or myself, as we would be glad to assist